Coming up next, the 2024 Subaru Crosstrek. Hey, Mark Savage here with Savage on Wheels. This is the 2024 Subaru Crosstrek. This is the premium, so the top of the line. You know, this is a kind of a little crossover, but it's got all-wheel drive standard, so that's a nice feature. They've just remodeled this one a little bit, changed the grille on it a little bit, and put a little thinner headlights on it. That's nice. I think it looks decent. It's sharp. Got the nice kind of hatchback look to it. I just drove the Impreza, the sedan version, which is on the same platform as this, and it has a little bigger engine, so it's a little more fun for just power. But this is a nice compact. You know, I would call it a compact. It's probably called subcompact these days. Got the hatchback, which to me is still the best thing about cars. Put a hatch on it, man, and everything's easy to throw in. Comes with a nice rubber mat in here, you know, split fold down seats, and modestly priced, which is always a nice thing.
And an unusual.
Unusual in today's world, and it's not a giant SUV, also unusual.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll take a look inside. I like this wiper on the back. That's always good. We live in Wisconsin, man. There's always slush here about 6 months out of the year.
Right.
So we'll get inside, we'll show you the interior, and we'll take it out on the road. Inside, we got a giant screen, which Paul already looked at here and is wowed by the size of it. It is big, it is vertical, which I kind of like. It's not sticking up really high. That's a good thing. What I'm a little concerned with is, like, first of all, this tells me the song and the station twice, or I can start looking at this. I don't know, can we see this, Paul?
Yep.
This is my water temp, my oil temp, and the average speed, which most of the time I don't need. This is, if I go further, it tells me there's no weather data. That doesn't help me. X mode is off because I'm not going off-roading right now. That's what the X mode is all about. I just feel like this is a little too much and not needed. You could get rid of that. Then we got the main radio station you're on. Then we've got the 6 that you can program here, but you can also, you know, program more. That's nice. But I don't need to see that all the time. Instead, maybe I'd like to see the climate control stuff jump up here.
Put this stuff up there.
Yeah. And then, you know, like if I press a button, get rid of that and push it back down. I don't know. It's a little bit much for all of that. We do have up and down arrows here for the climate controls. That's good. The heated seats are down here. Wonderful. This is an inexpensive car, and we got high and low, so that's nice. There's not an electric charger here, a wireless charger for your phone.
But you got a USB there.
We do have plenty of plug-ins. That's all good. Push button start, which is now pretty much standard everywhere, but new on some of these cars that they're just revamping a little bit. Good looking dash, easy to see everything. You know, the cruise control here, and all of the radio various controls. That's your volume over here. That's nice. And you know, tilt steering wheel and all that. This is kind of a fake carbon fiber, but it looks okay. And we were talking about the seats. It's kind of a different looking material. It's but I think it's going to weather well, and it's nice and grippy. It gives you a lot of leg support and back support, so that's good.
I could see. You know what? We didn't think about it. I just thought about that because we have a dog, and Subaru loves dogs.
Yeah. So
this would be really easy to clean if you had a dog.
Easy to clean with a dog, right?
Should I get Piper out here? We tested.
Nah, I don't know about that. Piper's a little bit wild. Anyway, so I think it's a nice interior, and one of the things I like about Subaru, Paul, you can see over here.
Yeah.
Is they always put a vent window in here between the A-pillar and the mirror, so you can actually see out to the sides, which is always a good advantage. I think that's
now
wonderful.
If it only opened like the olden days.
Well, the olden days, that would be cool. And then we also have a sunroof. So
all for 30 grand.
All this for basically 30 grand here. This is the premium model, and it's got just about everything you'd want on it.
Hey.
Yeah, give it a shake. Give it a shake.
Come here.
Don't need me here.
Piper, come here.
What's in here?
Come here. What's in there? Check that out. What's that? Woo. Do you like that? Do you like that? Does that work for you? Okay. All right, we're done.
All right, so we're taking a spin in the Crosstrek. Again, all-wheel drive is standard. This has a 2-liter boxer engine, which is the same kind of engine design that's in a Porsche, if that matters to you. This has 152 horsepower, which is not a lot, but it's sufficient. We'll get you up to the highway speed at a reasonable clip. And I don't know. I think it's a good kind of entry-level car for a lot of people. I think, because of the all-wheel drive, especially here in the northern climes. And they've done a couple things. They've stiffened up the chassis for both this and the Impreza. Again, it's the same basic platform. And they've also put the WRX steering system into this, which means that it's a lot more responsive, so I can get a little more natural good feel into the car, so that it's not as, I don't know, maybe the old one lagged just a little bit as you're turning into your corners and so forth. But yeah, this one handles nice. It rides pretty good too. It's I got like a 105-inch wheelbase, and usually right between 105 and 107 is when it starts to smooth out a little bit and make it a little more pleasant. And this is pretty well refined, and they put some extra sound deadening in both the Impreza and this Crosstrek. That makes it a lot quieter, easy to talk. I mean, Paul, we're talking in here. This is not bad at all.
No, unlike the Ford Bronco.
Oh man, that thing was
decibel level. Yeah.
What? Yeah. It was crazy, and that was with the windows up. Anyway, so again, you're going to get a family of 4 in here. You have plenty of room for them in the back.
And the dog.
And the dog.
Dogs.
Or dogs, yeah. You can put the seats down in the back and put 2 or 3 or 4 dogs probably in the back. But anyway, I think it's a nice entry-level crossover with plenty of room, good seats, reasonable power, and kind of fun handling.
So perfect song.
Yes.
What you got till it's gone.
I don't know what you got till it's gone. We had a 55 Chevy, man. That was all right. Subaru Crosstrek, small crossover, all-wheel drive. We got cladding, Paul. Always cladding, right? And this thing starts about $25,000 for the base model. This one is almost 30, and it's the premium model, and it's got pretty much everything you'd want on it, the heated seats, whatever. So very mildly priced, easy on a family budget. This one's a winner as far as I'm concerned. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.